Hi, this is Nemo-chan, your resident Fujoshi, and today I will make you cry because we're counting down the three boys love anime that are so sad it will make you cry. Top three, according to me, so no one can say I'm wrong. If these did not make you cry, you're not human. I'm just saying, you don't have a heart, and we're not friends anymore. Because this shit wrecked me, and it's not even in a good way. Number three, A Hybrid Child is a three-part series that revolves around an android that one can take care of, give love to, and you watch it grow. The first and the second part are about two owners of a hybrid child, Kotaro Izumi, a spoiled son of a noble family, and Ichiseya, a noble swordsman. Kotaro learned the importance of responsibility in taking care of others when his hybrid child, Hazuki, stopped working and he did everything that he could to find a way to fix him. Yuzu's unconditional love for his owner helped Seiya move on from his past and learn to love again. The third part of the series is really the most heartbreaking. It is about the early life of the creator of Hybrid Child. Kuroda met Tsukishima, the son of a clan leader, when they were still young. They became really close, and Kuroda took it upon himself to take care of Tsukishima, being that he lived a very sheltered life and was not used to being with other kids. As adults, Tsukishima took over leading the clan with Kuroda by his side. But unfortunately, this was at a time of unrest among the leaders of the shogunate, and with his family lost and shamed, he was forced to give up his life as a way to save the rest of the clan. This is something that Kuroda could not protect him from, and Tsukishima asked him to support him. On the last night they had together, they finally admitted that they had more than brotherly or familial love for each other. Kuroda survived the war between the clans but spent his life trying to create a toy to the likeness of his lost love, and that's how he made the hybrid child. Number two, Winter Cicada is set during the turn of shogunate era to imperial rule. Kusaka and Akizuki were from differing factions. They became close but needed to keep their interaction a secret from their families. But eventually it was discovered, and Kusaka was asked to leave for London and study there. Kusaka and Akizuki had a heartfelt farewell on a riverbank, if you know what I mean. Years after, when Kusaka returned to Japan, it was during the war between the samurais and the imperial army. They found themselves on opposing sides once again, Kusaka with the imperial army and Akizuki with the samurais. With the defeat of the samurais imminent and being wounded, Akizuki decided to perform seppuku or harakiri as it is popularly known, but Kusaka found him and stopped him. Once again, they are together but hiding from the rest of the world. Akizuki lost his leg and living out of sight with Kusaka, while Kusaka lived his life as a government official and coming home to Akizuki. But like I said earlier, secrets, they have a way of getting out. And with Kusaka being a government official, it would have deadly consequences for him once it was discovered that he was harboring an enemy. It was eventually discovered, and Akizuki once again decided it was time for him to go and left a farewell note to Kusaka. When Kusaka eventually found Akizuki's body, well, let's just say that he couldn't really find it in himself to continue on without the love of his life. Number 1. Aino Kusabi, or The Space Between. It was based on the novel of the same name. The story was set in a dystopian like world where genetically engineered, more superior species called the elites rule the world, headed by an AI called Jupiter. The elites are infertile and they are forbidden from engaging in any sexual activities. Who forbid them? The Jupiter. So, as a way of entertaining themselves, they keep pets, and not just your regular house pets. No cats or dogs for the elites. They keep humans. Ones that were not genetically engineered. That's what they have for pets. They keep them for a while and then replace them. But Iason, a top ranked elite, couldn't be bothered with humans trained to be pets. It seemed like it was too tame for him, so he got himself a leader of a gang as a pet. Ricky, a black-haired, black-eyed young man, came from the impoverished outskirts of the city. He lived a life of petty crimes, and being the wild young man that he was, he caught the attention of Iason. And through persuasion, seduction, and outright blackmail, Iason got him. But Ricky was not used to being a kept man. He lived a free life. He was poor, but he was the one calling the shots. So after a few years, the leash was just too tight for Ricky, and he needed to breathe. Iason, mellowed by his time with Ricky, let him go back to the slums. But it's not that simple. Iason knew he would get Ricky back eventually. The leash was longer, but it was definitely still around Ricky's neck. So Ricky was reunited with his previous gang and his ex-lover, Guy. Well, Guy was hopeful that they would rekindle the love. But I guess when you experienced a genetically engineered lover, normal sized humans are just not enough anymore. Have you seen Iason? Yeah, he was huge. Guy wanted to go back to what they had before Ricky left, but it was just not meant to be because Ricky knew, however much he denied, he knew he would come back to Iason. When Guy found out about Iason, he set out to destroy him. But Ricky was not having any of that. In the fight to save Iason and Guy at the same time, Iason got badly hurt. Ricky was forced to leave him and save Guy. But what did we learn from Winter Cicada? Nothing says I love you like dying together. Yeah. So Ricky came back, and in the middle of a spectacular explosion, they shared their last cigarette together. The last time that Ricky and Iason were together in Iason's home was my favorite scene. It was the time I was certain that Ricky loves and appreciates Iason's love for him, however possessive it was. So there you have it, the three amazingly sad animes that will make you ugly cry. Join us on Facebook and Instagram. Arigato gozaimashita.